So I will tell you simple ways to change from being in the old system where you feel empty, you feel disconnected, to a new system where you can use your time alone to become a better person, feel stronger, feel happier, and never be lonely again. So why do we feel lonely? Psychologists define loneliness as a gap between the connection we wish we have and the connection we feel that we have. Lots of people nowadays, they feel disconnected to themselves and with the world around them. That is because we have a phenomenon of information overload from social media, news, constant distraction that kept us away from hearing ourselves. Especially people from 18 to 40 reported that they feel lonely even though they might be surrounded by people, and that is called crowded loneliness. You can be among people, but you don't feel connected to them. You are in a conversation with a lot of people, but there is no real deep conversation that make you feel connected to the other person. And that is the issue we'll be focusing today. Is first how to fix the connection with yourself. We have to understand that loneliness is actually an opportunity for us to build a stronger connection with ourselves. We can reframe loneliness from the feeling of emptiness, disconnection, and painful to a different word, which is called solitude. Solitude is actually what we choose. We choose to have time for ourselves, for self-nourishment. It means you choose to have your own time to explore what you like, what you love, what you want to do, so that you can become yourself, your own best friend. And what best friends do is that they listen to you. So in this case, in your alone time, you can start by listening to yourself. Take deep breath and just simply ask yourself questions like, how am I feeling right now? And really sit with it. See how you feel. Maybe you can start naming your emotions. I feel lonely right now, or I feel sad right now. Study shows that by acknowledging how you feel, say what you feel, you can reduce your brain activity, which help you become more calm. Another way to help you connect with yourself better is journaling. When you sit down and have time with yourself, write down how you feel, let it out, transfer the busy thoughts in your mind onto paper, write it down, whatever comes up. You're actually putting down the heaviness in your head onto paper so that your mind become more clear. There are many studies that shows that journaling help you reduce anxiety, making your mind more clear and improve your decision making. And the more we practice being with ourselves, listen to ourselves, and even do the journaling sometimes, we will feel more connected to ourselves, and we will be feeling less alone when we are alone physically. And when we become more calm being with ourselves, we can start upgrading our self-compassion system. Self-compassion meaning you treat yourself with the same love and care as if you would treat other people you love. We tend to be nice and kind to other people, while sometimes we forgot to be kind with ourselves. You can start upgrading your self-compassion system by being genuinely care about how you feel and pay attention to what do you really want to do. For example, you can start treating yourself well, take good care of your body, your skin, or do things you've been wanting to do no matter how silly it is. If you want to go see a cartoon movie by yourself because that's what you truly enjoy, let's just do that. Or you want to go to a museum, you want to look at the artwork, you want to do things that make you feel fulfilled, joyful, regardless of what it is. You're doing it for you. When you do things that you enjoy, you actually strengthen the connection to yourself. You're saying, I value you. I like you to be happy. So here it is. I do what make you feel good. And the more you do that, the more you will feel like you are honoring your needs more, and the more you will feel happier inside. There are studies that support this, that people who go to restaurant or museum alone has a higher sense of competence and self-assurance than people who avoid it. Because when you do things for yourself, like going on a solo date, it's actually rewiring your system from thinking that being alone is something undesirable to something that is enjoyable. You enjoy being in your own presence. That being alone is actually something rewarding. And this shifts your brain by creating a new neural pathway or a new programming that being alone is actually something you enjoy. And the more you do it, the more you will strengthen this new mindset, and loneliness will never be a problem again. Now I will talk to you about a very, very powerful way to turn loneliness into a growth engine. We turn lonely time to a time of self-improvement. It is the best time investment you can ever do, because human nature enjoys expansion. We enjoy growing, looking at the nature around us. Plants, the trees, they like to grow. Even if you leave them alone, they still grow because it's in our nature. It's in the nature's nature. When we learn something new, the brain gives us a reward. It releases dopamine, which makes us feel in a good mood. Have you ever experienced when you learn something new or you solve a puzzle which trigger your brains, you feel better afterwards, you feel stimulated or motivated afterwards? And I found it very useful to turn the idle time, alone time, into a time where you improve yourself. What I like to do is I ask myself, what could I learn right now that could be useful for my job or helpful for my day-to-day life? I'm not a scientist, but I'm actually studying neuroscience right now because I want to know how the brain works. How can we train ourselves to become better? And that I can share with you. So learning from me on this make me feel rewarded. And you can learn something in a total different field. For example, I knew a friend who is an interior designer. He was shy and not confident when talking to other people. So what he does is that he enrolled himself in a public speaking course. And by doing that, he challenged himself every day. By training on this totally different set of skill, he actually can incorporate that public speaking skill in his work. So now when he presents his project to his customers, he talked very eloquently, confidently, and it actually helped him close his deals better. So please use your alone time into a time of growth. By acquiring new skills or learn something new will give you a higher sense of satisfaction than a passive entertainment. But thank you very much for listening. Please comment below, what do you want to do or what new skills you would learn in your alone time so that we can become better and happier. I'll see you in the next video.